here to extravagant concerts and shows. And based on the light show we've got going right now, things are heating up in Atlanta tonight. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Yellow Jackets will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Georgia Southern's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up third down. And wait a minute, third down now becomes, we're going to go for it on fourth down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country, and how much... be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land.
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wants to return it. Really good job on the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. RPO complete to open the drive. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And offenses nowadays, they really just count the numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
What a play by the defender that time, because matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They go to the ground. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air, it's King. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Looking for room, it's Haynes. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running.
Turning it on! They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Yellow Jackets are marching down the field. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To throw, it's French. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going downfield for the big play. Finds a spot in the middle. Seizing an open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
That's just really nice catch by the... And throwing those up there, catching the football.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the wideout. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Leaves it with the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
To the air, it's King. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all. The Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finds the tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. And the Yellow Jackets are facing 3rd and inches. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive humming. On the move, it's Haynes. Across the 25, he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
Finds his big tight end. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
See, I like this tight end because he's not just running flat routes and little stick routes and drags. This guy can get vertically down the field. He showed you his speed there running the crosser.
With the run on 1st and goal. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It's a bit of an interesting choice. You could break the tie with the field goal, but worst case scenario, you don't convert on 4th down. They're And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
How nice is it on offense to have a quarterback with that kind of athleticism? Your playbook is so much more open when you get in fourth and goal situations just like that. You can call a pass play, and if it's not open, he can get you out of trouble with his legs. Nice job running that one in for a team.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown, and a chance on this drive to even the score. Makes the grab. It's Sanders. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's French. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Cobb. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the